Some say I'm the voice, give my people hope. I'm the chosen one, some say I'm the GOAT. This that Holy Ghost, don't you overdose. This that living legend, hands around your fucking throat. Get it? I am a menace, I am the end and the fucking beginning. It ain't no question about who was the realest. Niggas are gimmicks, they gotta be kidding. Follow my lead and I'll show you the way. I am believing.
So, first of all, if you're wondering why the background looks like it does, is because I'm up in a hotel in Emporia, Virginia, doing this orientation for this truck company that I'm going to go drive for. I've been up here for about a week. I got another week left up here before I go meet with my trainer or some shit like that, and then I'll be training with a motherfucker for about 4 weeks at that point. But this is why the background looks the way it does. If you hear some random ass noise come from outside, it's because motherfuckers out there in the pool getting it in or whatever. So that'll explain the noise. It's been a long time since I've actually sit and done a video. Not necessarily going live, but just actually sitting here doing a video. I didn't think I'd be able to go live. This Wi-Fi here is a little motherfucking janky. Emporia, Virginia. You got work to do. Don't know if anybody's ever been to Emporia or through Emporia. If you went through it, you probably didn't even really notice that you went through it, but y'all got some work to do out here. I wanted to come in here and make this video because, again, it's been a while since I did any videos, and you know the sad part is, and the really most depressing part about this is, it don't matter how long I go without doing a video, doing a live. When I come back to do anything, the state of the black mind is the same. That's sad to me. That bothers me. I was thinking about this shit the other day. And if you look back, you know, throughout our, well, you can call it tenure, you know, where you've had, you know, scholars, doctors, activists, all screaming and yelling at black folk, you know, power to the motherfucking people, liberate your mind, you know, whatever they've been saying, it's falling on deaf ears for the most part. People aren't just waking up in large number out here. This is very fucking problematic for me and discouraging for me and anybody who really cares about the liberation of the black mind. If you can see the state that black people are in, it will be depressing to you. It has no choice. I don't see anybody who sees anything else. They're creating a false reality to maybe keep themselves going, to keep that hope going. I still have hope, but I'm a realist as well. I'm a realist first, actually. So I see the state that our minds are in out here in these streets. I see what we pay attention to. I pay attention to our behavior patterns. I study this. Everybody else does. Why the fuck not me? You know. And really, why not you? I don't know why we're not studying. I thought I could come in here and create a new angle to reach black people from. I thought that. I made the same mistake that a lot of our great leaders and speakers and would-be liberators and orators have made, is that thinking that maybe if I come at black folk from here, they'll... No, doesn't matter what angle I come from. I thought that, you know, if I came from the angle of, let's talk about parents, let's talk about, you know, passing, you know, knowledge down to our children, I thought that would be a good angle for me to come in on. Because people claim that they love the fuck out of their kids. This is the claim. I'll do anything for my kids. This is the claim that people make. I found that that is false. And not saying that you aren't a good parent as far as providing, but you're not a good parent as far as the example that you're setting for your children. What you feed in your mind, which in turn is what they feed their minds. The people you hoist up on your shoulders as heroes. The fact that really this shit, this YouTube shit, people look at this shit for entertainment purposes. People like topics. I noticed that. One of the behavior patterns that I've noticed amongst black folk. We love topics. We'll love for somebody to come in and talk about something Cardi done did. Love to talk about something that, you know, Lil Coon ass, Lil Duval done did. We like topics. That's what we are. It's what we like, because this shit is a form of entertainment to us. It just happens to be conscious, would be woke entertainment, but still entertainment nonetheless. Because it's not causing people to change their lives or anything like that. That's not what's happening out here amongst us. That's a problem for me. We'll, you know, have would be woke moments when something happens. We'll be enraged for, a short period of time. It's always fleeting. Whatever it is that we're feeling, it's always a fleeting thing. It's always going to come to an end. As soon as it starts, it has an end date as well. That's problematic for me. Our kids watch us. They see us being this inconsistent. They see that we are drawn to topics, not necessarily really changing our lives. We're wanting, people to get on here, read all the fucking books, come report back what they read to black people, and that's it. That's as far as we're going to go. We nod to it. Yeah, he right. She right. But we're not doing shit with it. It's not causing us to change our energies at all. We still cowards like a motherfucker for the most part. Still pining for white acceptance. That's what we're doing. That's what our kids see us doing. Therefore, they're going to do the same shit. Because that's what we're teaching them. We've had orators, scholars, liberators, and freedom fighters, and they thought, just like I did, that black people, by and large, had an issue with the white power structure. We've been thinking that. As we talk about how to break it down and, what we need to do to better ourselves so we can be a force to be reckoned with, we all have thought, some have died thinking, that black people gave a fuck about that. Black people don't give a fuck about that. Black people want to get along. That's it. They just want to make it. That's it. Scrape by. Ignore racism. Wasn't that bad. It's okay. It's gotten better. This is the stuff that black people tell themselves. Or, of course, the classic line of, well, you hotep woke motherfuckers too serious. This is the mind state of majority of black people. Again, we just want somebody to talk about a topic. And what I noticed over the years, as I've done topics, I end up coming back to the same fundamental principles that of all the topics, no matter how many I cover. Black people, stop fucking fighting and unify. Simple. You're going to come down to the basic, the bottom line is black people, stop fighting and unify. I ain't the first one to say it. Won't be the last one to say it. But that's the bottom line of all these topics. Now, of course, you're going to have your motherfucking coons out here misrepresenting black people, selling out black people left and right. They're a very big problem in our community. But once you get through talking about that coon, black people, typically, they'll sit and watch somebody talk about a coon, and they'll go back to cooning themselves. That's what we're doing. That's the progress we've made. Now, the only thing that's progressed is the technology and the form in which you get your message. It used to be people got them on the streets, at a convention, go to a lecture of some sort. Now you can get it right here. Get your entertainment from the comfort of your home, from the comfort of your car, from the comfort of wherever you are, in your headphones, just listening, but not doing shit. That's a problem. What's the point of listening if you ain't gonna do shit? What's the point of nodding and clapping if you ain't gonna do shit, if you ain't gonna change shit? That's what I see. So I can be gone for a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, 3 months, a year. It wouldn't matter because when I come back in here, we're dealing with the same shit. Every time we're continuously dealing with the same shit because we haven't decided that this shit ain't just fun and games. We hadn't made the distinction yet that you can't be woke and into politics at the same goddamn time. You can't be conscious and political. We haven't made that distinction yet. So now we funneling a whole new wave of, would be conscious politics, woke politics. The same way y'all tell Christians you can't be woke and be a Christian. It's the same thing with politics. All you have to do is pay attention to the pattern. That's all you have to do. And you will see that there is nothing for black people in politics. There's nothing there. Speeches, talking. There's nothing for black people in religion. We haven't realized this stuff yet. So since we haven't realized it yet, and we're talking about, I'm going to go I mean, we're talking about decades long here. Multiple decades long that we ain't realized there ain't no key force in religion, ain't no key force in politics. Nothing there. So we'll continue to divide off into different political groups, different religious groups, and thinking that somehow that's going to create or evoke some type of change. This is what I'm watching black people do. Black men and women not being able to get along good enough or well enough to raise functional children. Claim you love them, but you won't teach them shit about the war zone that they're being born into. You won't teach them anything about that. How the fuck can you claim you love somebody and you don't prepare them for a war? Both physical and mental. You're not preparing your kids. You teaching them how to work their way through the system to get to a certain type of job. How much does that help black people? Going to college and getting jobs and shit. Being in politics. Praying 5 times a day. How much does that help black people? But instead of noticing that and changing, moving in a different direction, we continue to make the same. I mean, it's constant. And look at what y'all give y'all attention to. Are the hot girls up 1,000 points? So, you know, it's city boys winning. Like, this is what the fuck we doing out here. We don't see anything wrong with it. Something happened, we mad for a day, and we back to city boys winning. Somebody twerking. Somebody twerking. But we don't realize how vital us putting that energy out is to the minds of our children, to the frequency that they conduct themselves on. We don't see anything, we don't connect it, we don't correlate that. Ain't nobody saying nothing new on these videos. I could talk about every topic that happens. I have an opinion about everything that goes on. But what's the fucking point? I'll be saying the same shit I was saying 5 years ago. That was being ignored 5 years ago. Coming on here for your entertainment. As we stay the same. As our people and our children stay in the same state. And we talk about politics. How we gonna get Trump out of office? I just, to me, it's very, very discouraging. Very. But y'all will watch. Y'all will watch and nod and possibly clap and agree. Talk. We'll do all of that. But we ain't making the changes that need to be made. And I'm not saying all of y'all not living that life. There's a few of y'all out there to do it. I fucks with it. But by and large, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. We want to argue about who's the most conscious, who knows the exact answer. What religious banner should I be standing under? What political party banner should I be standing under and arguing from? ADOS, reparations. That's just not getting us anywhere. But we ain't realized it yet. So we'll continue to waste, another 10, 20 years doing this? Keep wasting time. Waiting for liberation to come from, some being in the sky. We don't care enough. That's what has to be dealt with. If we're going to deal with anything. I mean, at this point, if you're going to deal with anything, it's the fact that we just don't give a fuck. We don't care. We don't care. We might care on a Monday for about 30 minutes, But by Wednesday, we just planning on what the fuck we gonna wear to the club, what we drinking this weekend, how many bitches we gonna fuck. We don't care. How good we gonna look. We gonna kill them this weekend. We don't care. And it causes one to lose motivation when they care about the progress of the black mind. All the books that have been written, the DVDs made, put out, that ain't doing shit. They ain't doing nothing. It's causing us further division. That's all it's done for us thus far. It's caused us to be more divided. But that's all the fuck I want to say, man. I know. Y'all got shit to do. Listening to me talk about the same shit I've been talking about for years. I'm sure that's not entertaining. Well, I'm sure it is entertaining to y'all, but it's lost a lot of its juice for me. Because I be out here repping by myself. Standing by myself. All the time. I see motherfuckers, sending me videos and stuff like that of people saying shit I done said fucking 5, 6, 7 years ago. And like it's some new wave or some shit like that. Like, it's the same shit. It just ain't nobody listening. Motherfuckers want to deal with topics. We are a society that only wants to deal with topics, not what needs to be done overall, just the topics. That's it. Just to be entertained. Just to have something to talk about. At some point, we got to change that shit. Or we're going to be here, y'all. We're going to be here. Because again, we always here. And it's time for that to change. Stop being so fucking gullible. Stop being so fucking stupid about everything, not being able to see any type of propaganda whatsoever. We so trusting. We refuse to see what the fuck is happening right in front of our eyes. They play us every time. And the so-called hotels we try to tell y'all. Ain't nobody listening. Now, of course, y'all know I don't have a banner to push y'all on. I don't have a religious banner to push anybody under. I don't have a set. I'm not claiming a set. I just want y'all to liberate your motherfucking minds. Decolonize your motherfucking mind. So you can decolonize your kids' mind. Or stop the colonization while it's in the process, which is the best way to really do it. Especially if you start with your kids young. You can stop the process before it even gets to be bad. Instead of forcing them under the banners of religion and politics. And believing somehow they're going to be able to convince white people to like them like that. It starts with us being a better example. That's what it starts with. Now again, I'm beating a motherfucking dead horse here. This is stuff that's been said. But we ran up on 2020. And I know, and let me tell you what makes it so funny is that we always throwing out the year. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll assume that matters, but it doesn't matter. You say a year, we 2019 now, we should be, it don't matter. It really don't. Even seeing our people be in this state, seeing the pattern, doesn't matter to our people at all. And that shit is discouraging as fuck. because I want to see us do better. And I've been wanting to see us to do better for a long time. Motherfuckers just don't care. And I used to believe that, for a while, you get in your mind and you think, well, shit, is it me? Is it something I'm doing? Is it, they just don't fuck with me, like, which I know people don't fuck with me like that, but is it me? But then I look at all of our greatest leaders we ever had. Wasn't nobody listening to them either. You can play a speech from the 1960s that apply to right now. Wasn't nobody listening to, ain't nobody been listening to nobody. We just out here thinking it's a motherfucking game. But yeah, that's all the fuck I want to say, man. It's been a while since I made a video. I know this was a little bit more of a lengthy video. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Share the video. This is just I'm trying to wake up call to black people. I mean, like, and I guess I can't say black people in general, but just the ones that are open their minds up enough to even listen to this shit. Like, what are you doing in your real life to change your mentality? Because you're doing some coon shit. I know you are. You doing some coon ass shit. You got these kids and you're not preparing them for the war zone that they in. You're not telling them. I know you're not. Start. That's it. It's simple. You just start. Instead of continuing to wait. Thinking when you get Trump out of there, everything gonna be all right. Like, what the fuck? Wake up. What are you doing? What are you talking about? What are you thinking? That's not how this shit works. It ain't been working like this. So it ain't like you don't just have this point in time to reference. You can reference the history. And you can see. Just start. Work it into all your other little coon shit that you want to do. I know. Y'all can't help but coon. I know. Y'all want to have fun. I know. Y'all like to laugh and bullshit. I get it. Well, I don't get it. But I recognize it. I guess I can put it like that. I see y'all. It's what y'all like. But that shit ain't getting us nowhere, man. That shit ain't getting us nowhere at all. We gotta take this shit more serious. Because we still playing games. And nobody else is. But like I said, y'all hit that like button, hit the share button. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook. Well, Facebook, they be slide me in Facebook jail all the time. But the links will be in the description box as usual, y'all. Mad love. Shout out to Team Rob. Y'all already know what it is. I really appreciate everybody who supports me. Motherfuckers been telling me they miss my videos and shit like that. Mad love to y'all. I appreciate your support. As usual, I'm preaching to the motherfucking choir. Y'all already know what it is. If you've been fucking me for years, you know I've been going in and trying to bring this shit to life for years, and motherfuckers ain't listening. They playing. Thinking they got it. You know what I'm saying? They done read a book or two. Now they in. No. We got work to do. We really do. We got emotional work to do. We got mental work to do, and we got to work on our motherfucking courage, man. That's one of the biggest things. We scared, man. We real scared. We don't want to piss nobody off. We don't want nobody not to like us, and we claim we don't give a fuck, but that's a lie. You care. You do. Yeah, you might not care nothing about how black folk look at you, but you care about how the motherfucker look at you, and that's our problem. That's one of our biggest problems, but I'm gonna quit running my motherfucking mouth. Mad love, y'all. I'll see y'all again soon. Again, I've been busy with the shit I'm doing. I'm focused. And since I ain't got nobody to pray to and bless me with all this bullshit that y'all be claiming y'all getting blessed, I gotta put this work in. So it's taking up some time. So, that's all the fuck I wanted to say, y'all. Mad love. I'm out.